Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody's Monday? Was it okay? Isn't this pretty? It has a crystal on the end. Thought that was so pretty. So today is Tuesday, June 4th. I think if my parents were still married, they would have been married, oh God, like 60 some odd years. Imagine. Funny story. My mother, very Italian family, and my father too. And he just got out of the Navy, and he was 21 and she was 19, and they wanted to get married, which was fine. And they started planning the wedding. And my mom's family and father's family had a massive blowout, like only us Italians can. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at me anymore. You're dead to me. My mother always used to say, you make a lousy Italian. You don't know how to hold a grudge. This is all true. So anyway, they had, like, my mother had her gown picked out. She always tells me about it. They had the deposit on the hall, everything that they could have. And my mother's parents forbid her to marry my father, and she was not having it. So they eloped. They eloped. My dad's originally from the Bronx in New York. His family's from New Yorkers. So that's how Moa ended up in Long Island. So they eloped. And it took quite so many years, because I think my brother was born and maybe she was pregnant with me before she made amends with her parents, which she did. And I'm glad she did that. So, but yeah, tomorrow would have been their anniversary. And, it was sad how their marriage ended, because I know he was like the love of her life. So I get the heartbreak. And I remember she always used to, my mother was funny. She always used to say, he cheated on her. So he left her for someone else, actually. But my mother always used to say, I could understand it better, accept it if he died, she said. But this is hard to accept. So it was very tough on her. But she ended up meeting my stepfather, who was absolutely amazing, wonderful man, and they had a good life together. So all is good. All is good. Life does turn around when you least expect it. And unfortunately, my dad did die fairly young. He was only in his 60s when he died. And so if she stayed married to him, she would have been an early widower. So, but anyway, that's life. Oh my God, I think about the stories and stuff. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. And I actually came across in my cleaning of, she had, I should post a picture of it too. She had, at his graduation party when he got out of the Navy, she had this beautiful, remember it was like in the 50s, this beautiful red chiffon dress with the big full skirt, and it like went heart shape here. And she had these long dangly rhinestone earrings with the matching necklace. And I found it. I can't believe she kept that set. And I'm going to try to incorporate at least the earrings for my son's wedding. I'll wear those because I do like a little bling. You know me, fluffy and bling. All right, so let's talk about love today. Couple things. I have a private heartbroken group. It's called the Heartbreak Group, over in the Circle. You come over to thetarotbridge.com, make a small account. It's really easy. We don't ask for like your firstborn or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's name, email, boom, you're in. And then hit the community tab and come on over there and you'll see it. It's called Heartbroken Group, and it says join. And the thing about it's very private, and it's all like-minded people, and I monitor it. I'm there. I'm going to be doing a whole series on heartbreak readings. I haven't started yet, but I am going to do them. So it's something pretty interesting, because there are a lot of people like you that are going through a transition, I call it, in their life. So if you have not come on over, you should come on over and see us. So we're going to use our oracles today, and we're going to see what we can get with these oracles. All right, let's see. Burning heart. Boop. I'm ready for commitment. Okay, let's put a story together. Let's see who I'm vibing with. I left people manipulate me into ghosting you. Okay, sounds good. I want to treat you the way you deserve. Okay, so this reading is definitely a specific reading for somebody. I think you were involved with someone and they may have been involved with someone else. Does it have to be a third party? A third party got in the middle of this mix. Okay, so either they were already with someone when you met them, or they met somebody after the fact or within the time that they were with you. And I feel like this person kind of offered them, the moon, and obviously it didn't come to fruition. And they let their wallet, or they let their ego, they just let a lot of things get in between the two of you with your relationship, but they never thought about the love aspect. Because a lot of people, and not just males, it's not males at all, they think about financial comfort, and it really puts people in high anxiety to think, I won't be able to have this if I make a move or if I do something. So I think that this person is, I want to treat you the way you deserve. So I don't know if this person you were involved with was having financial issues, and maybe this other person kind of came along and kind of fixed things. But I feel like with this other person who's out there, these are their thoughts. I really do care, even though I don't show it. So that tells me that this person is kind of out of your life. Okay, so definitely you're in separation from this person. Okay, and I feel like too, I can't let you go. So when I see that card, I always think to myself that, how like a lot of people really can just like wipe somebody clean from the slate. Well, I don't feel that's happening with you, with my followers. Certain ones, I like I said, I can't read for everyone. I feel that there's still a kind of a connection between you and somebody else, where, I always talk about, how it works when people are thinking about you. So a couple months back, I have this young girl I read for, and she lives out in Arizona. I always forget her name though, sweetheart of a girl. And I didn't hear from her for a few months, or probably longer, maybe, 8-9 months. And one night I was watching something on TV, and I thought what I was watching was in Arizona, and she came right to my head. And I started thinking about her. Oh, I wonder how she's doing. I hope, things are good. Normal stuff like that. I haven't heard from her in a long time. And not even 24 hours later, I hear from her, and she goes, oh my God, I just started thinking about you. So trust me when I tell you, the energy connects, the energy connects. Because every once in a while I have someone too, a few people that, I'm in separation from, and I almost feel like they're talking to me, and I'm like, stop it. Stop it right now. So I do believe that, and I think that's what's happening with this person. I think if they chose another avenue, and it doesn't always have to be another person, they could have chose another job, different location. They could have chose so many different things. But I feel whatever they chose, they're realizing that they did not choose properly. Now, I feel like who you're dealing with probably has a lot of ego involved, and money might be very important to them. So it's going to be a little bit of a haul for them to reach out to you. But baby steps, they're thinking about it. But what do I always advocate? They can think all they want, but you get on with your life, because every day is a gift from above. So I just want you to know that you do have someone special thinking about you. All right, I hope that made sense. I hope you enjoyed my mom and dad stories. I got some other ones, but they would have to be censored, hence the divorce. But such is life. You know what I'm saying? Such is life. All right, this is Tuesday. Don't forget, get over to the community page on thetarotbridge.com. Sign up, join that group. It's private. Nobody can get in there unless I put them in there. And everybody's like-minded, so nobody's going to judge you. And you never know, you may pick up a tip. It'll help you get over what you're going through. And, it's nice to have another ear to listen to. So come on over. It's a good place. All right, everybody, coffee and tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everybody, have a great day.